The GH recap for June 14, 2023, had Curtis getting to spend his first birthday as a dad. The General Hospital recap features Trina Robinson taking part in her first birthday celebration for her new dad. In this episode, Olivia finally got some good news, Carly got a dressing down, Jordan got more than she bargained for, Zeke got a bit of a shock, Gladys gave a small sigh of relief, and Drew prepared to fall on his sword. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Curtis, Donald Turner, and his loved ones gathered at the Metro Court pool to celebrate his birthday. Even Trina, Tabiana Ali, arrived with a gift. Stella, Vernie Watson, and Marshall, Robert Gossett, were happy to welcome her to the family. Marshall, wearing a hat as always, gave a toast, and they all looked on with love since the family is all together again for the first time in a long time. When Stella toasted Trina and wanted to take a family picture, Trina excused herself because she clearly looked uncomfortable. Once alone, Curtis and Portia, Brooke Care, admitted maybe they should tone down the instant family stuff. Portia certainly wanted to rush things more than Curtis and wanted to talk about the paternity reveal. She wondered if Curtis resented her for making him miss out on Trina's younger years, but Curtis was pragmatic about it. He could connect with Trina now as long as Trina wanted it. At least he made Portia happy by telling her there was a chance they could still become a real family. When Trina returned, Curtis promised her they would take things one day at a time. Trina then presented Curtis with a handmade gift, since he missed out on so many handmade things from her when she was growing up. But they needed a photo, and Curtis knew just the thing, as the two posed for a selfie together. Jordan, Tanisha Harper, arrived at the Metro Court restaurant and met up with Zeke, Gavin Houston. They couldn't talk long because he needed to meet with Drew, Cameron Matheson. But Jordan soon had to deal with a drunken Taggart, Rael Andrews. All he wanted to do was to drink some more, so Jordan took him to his room so he could sober up and they could talk. Once in Taggart's room, he broke down and finally released his feelings on learning he was not Trina's biological dad. He felt he was responsible for the end of his marriage as well as Portia's affair. He thought he was prepared to learn that Trina might not be his, but in the end he wasn't. When he was with Trina the night before, it hit him that her personality traits, he thought, came from his side of the family, didn't come from him at all. He felt the one thing he did right in his life was creating his daughter. Jordan assured a tearful Taggart that he was the one who made Trina who she was, and nobody could take that away from him. Taggart countered that they already had. Drew and Zeke sat at a table to discuss the deal he wanted to make with the SEC. Like last week, Drew didn't want to finalize anything yet. Zeke was soon distracted when he saw Jordan and Taggart getting into the elevator together. At GH, Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, did her best to try to talk Sasha, Sophia Matson, out of ending her guardianship, but Sasha felt ready and looked forward to her mental health evaluation. When Gladys brought up the latest TV appearance, Sasha praised Cody, Josh Kelly, for helping her. Just then, Sam, Kelly Monaco, and Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, arrived, and Sam admitted that Cody certainly saved the day. When Sasha called Cody one of the good guys, all Gladys could do was disparage him. After Dante walked away, the women discussed the guardianship, and Sam could tell Gladys didn't want it to end and called her out on it. Gladys defended herself, but when Sasha and Gladys were alone, Sasha questioned her mother-in-law some more. She couldn't see why Gladys couldn't tell how far she had come. It was soon time for Sasha's evaluation, but Gladys freaked out when she learned she wasn't allowed to participate.